Twilight paints the fjord in hues of fading light, a soft hum resonating over the tranquil water. An old ship rests silently near the shore, a relic of bygone voyages and untold stories. At the water's edge, Ingrid stands as a solitary figure, her silhouette stark against the serene backdrop. Her gaze is fixed on the endless sea, a silent dialogue between a woman and the mysteries of the deep. The fjord whispers secrets as day turns to night. Ingrid's presence a quiet testament to enduring strength. As twilight descends, smoke lazily curls from village chimneys, a silent echo of memories fading into the night. Ingrid stands silhouetted against the sleeping village, a solitary figure at the edge of the vast, darkening ocean. She is caught between the comforting familiarity of home and the call of the unknown, her back turned to the light. The village slumbers, unaware of Ingrid's silent vigil, as she contemplates the mysteries held within the ocean's depths. Twilight descends within Ingrid's mind, an ethereal space where fading light dances like dying embers. Unspoken thoughts linger, heavy in the air, as half-formed memories swirl like mist. A profound solitude settles, the silence amplifying the weight of untold stories. Ingrid's voice echoes softly, a plea in the dimming light. If the gods still hear, let me find rest tonight. The fading light mirrors her fading hope, a desperate wish whispered into the ethereal expanse of her mind. Mist rises from the fjord, tendrils snaking around Ingrid's boots like curious spirits. The air is cold and damp. She feels a pull, an invitation resonating deep within her. Her eyes reflect a mix of fear and anticipation. Ingrid steps forward, her leather boots sinking slightly into the cold sand. The mist thickens, obscuring the landscape, as if the fjord itself is beckoning her into the unknown. Ingrid's eyes flutter open, the cool sand a stark contrast to the ethereal silver painted by the intense moonlight. She lies on the mystical shore, where stars blaze with an otherworldly intensity, far beyond anything she has known. A profound realization dawns within her, a whisper of truth carried on the night's gentle breeze. I know I'm no longer in the mortal realm, Ingrid whispers, her voice blending with the ocean's murmur. From the horizon, a tall figure takes shape, his form shimmering in hues of shifting blue. Njord, the silent god of the sea, materializes, his presence commanding the mystical shore. His eyes, the color of distant waves, hold the secrets of the deep. A quiet power emanates from him, a deity sculpted by the ocean's timeless rhythm. Soft waves kiss the sands of a mystical shore, the air vibrant with an unearthly shimmer. An ethereal light dances upon the water, creating an atmosphere of serene enchantment. Njord emerges from the mist, his presence commanding yet gentle as the sea itself. His eyes, ancient and wise, fix upon a figure approaching from the mortal realm. With a voice like the ocean's murmur, Njord speaks, greeting the unexpected visitor. You walk in my realm, daughter of the north. Few mortals dream this far, Njord proclaims. Gentle waves caress the mystical shore as Ingrid, her hair dancing in the breeze, confronts an ethereal figure. Her voice, soft yet firm, breaks the tranquil atmosphere. Who are you? A resonant voice answers, filled with ancient power. I am Njord, the quiet god of the sea. Njord's gaze softens as he acknowledges her. And you have called to me with the voice of peace. On a mystical shore, Ingrid stands with the waves whispering around her, head bowed in respect and exhaustion. Njord, a figure of serene power, gazes at Ingrid, his eyes ancient and knowing. A faint smile plays on Njord's lips, hinting at untold wisdom and ages past. Ingrid's voice, soft with reverence. "I did not mean to disturb you. I only wished for rest," Njord responds, his voice like the deep sea. Rest, the most precious treasure. Even the gods cannot hold it for long. Njord finishes, a melancholy truth echoing in his words. On a mystical shore, Njord extends his hand, a silent command rippling through the air. The sea transforms, its surface becoming a flawless, undisturbed mirror, reflecting the sky above. Ingrid watches, mesmerized, as the tranquil water begins to stir with nascent visions. Deep beneath the mirrored surface, spectral memories rise like ethereal bubbles. Each bubble shimmers, a fragment of the past emerging from the ocean's embrace. The shore whispers with forgotten tales as Ingrid prepares to confront the watery depths of time. Bathed in a warm, nostalgic glow, Ingrid's childhood home flickers to life, a sweet echo of laughter resonating through the halls. Her mother's laughter fills the air, a comforting sound that dances like sunbeams on a summer day. The first snow falls softly, each delicate flake a tiny spark of joy, momentarily illuminating Ingrid's face. Whispers of the past swirl around her, a symphony of forgotten moments. The edges of reality blur as dreamlike images fade in and out of focus, fleeting glimpses into a cherished history. Like echoes in the wind, these memories linger, painting a vivid portrait of Ingrid's past. Gentle waves caress the mystical shore, their soft rhythm a constant whisper against the sands. The air hangs heavy with the sharp, clean scent of salt, a primal aroma that fills the senses. Njord appears, his gaze fixed on the endless horizon, an ancient wisdom etched into his face. His voice, weathered like the stones around him, carries on the breeze. The sea remembers all things. It keeps what you have lost and returns it when your heart is ready, Njord says, his words echoing the sea's promise. Under the moon's glow, a single tear falls on Ingrid's cheek, mirroring the mystical shore. Her voice, soft with sorrow, breaks the silence. "Then why does it hurt to remember?" Njord's gaze is gentle, filled with ancient wisdom and a comforting presence. "Because peace is not the absence of pain," Njord says, his words echoing softly on the shore. "It is learning to rest beside it." His words offer solace against the backdrop of the mystical shore. On the mystical shore, Njord's ethereal figure walks, leaving no trace upon the sands. Ingrid follows, her gaze drawn to the shimmering mist, a veil between worlds. The mist parts, revealing visions of the north, ancient and powerful. Whispers of forgotten sagas echo in the air, carried on the sea breeze. Njord pauses, his presence commanding the very elements around him. Ingrid watches, a sense of wonder and anticipation in her eyes. Ancient longships glide through the night, their dark silhouettes stark against the canvas of the aurora borealis. Ethereal light bathes the sails, casting long, dancing shadows on the water below. The mystical glow of the aurora paints the scene with otherworldly beauty. Sails billow, catching the celestial light, propelling the ships forward into the unknown. The night sky pulses with vibrant colors, a mesmerizing display of nature's grandeur. Longships sail on, guided by the aurora, symbols of a timeless journey. Soft snow blankets the ground, a silent witness to their parting. Their breath mists in the frigid night air, illuminated by distant streetlights. A heavy silence hangs between them, broken only by the gentle whisper of falling snow. Sadness etches deep lines into their faces, a mirror of the heartache in their eyes. Longing lingers in their gazes, a final, unspoken farewell in the snow-kissed night. Beneath a vast night sky, children dance on a frozen expanse, their laughter echoing in the crisp air. Stars shimmer, mirrored in icy pools, beckoning the children into a celestial chase. Tiny figures leap and twirl, their joyous energy a stark contrast to the still, cold landscape. Each child, a silhouette against the starlit ice, reaches for their shimmering reflection. The night sky watches over them, an endless canvas to their fleeting, joyful game. Echoes of laughter fade into the expanse, leaving only the stars and the silent, frozen ground. Njord halts beside a massive stone, its surface alive with glowing runes. The runes pulse with an ethereal light, casting eerie shadows on the mystical shore. Njord's weathered hand gently traces the ancient symbols, a deep reverence in his touch. His voice echoes across the shore as he speaks of their power. These are the runes of stillness. The air crackles with unseen energy, a tangible sense of ancient magic permeating the scene. The runes seem to respond, their glow intensifying as Njord speaks, the stone vibrating with hidden power. Njord stands solitary on the mystical shore, the air alive with ancient energy. He reaches out, his fingers tracing the weathered surface of the ancient stone. Runes carved into the stone ignite with a bright, ethereal light, illuminating Njord's face. Narration. They mark the place where thought becomes silence, and silence becomes peace. Waves whisper secrets on the mystical shore, ancient energy humming in the air. Njord gestures towards a smooth, wave-worn stone, a silent invitation in his eyes. "Sit, Ingrid of the wandering heart," Njord says, his voice soft against the ocean's murmur. His gaze is steady, a calming presence amidst the shore's ethereal beauty. "Let the tide of your mind slow," he adds, a gentle command to seek inner peace. On a mystical shore, Ingrid sits cross-legged before a weathered stone, her posture reflecting profound inner peace. Her eyes close gently, drawing inward to meet the silence, her face serene against the backdrop of ancient rocks. The air is thick with the invigorating scent of salt, mingling with the subtle fragrance of nearby pine trees. She breathes deeply, the rhythm of her breath echoing the timeless cadence of the sea. The weathered stone stands as a silent witness to her meditation, a beacon of enduring strength on the mystical shore. Within Ingrid's mind, the storm begins to subside. Restless waves of thought gradually calm. The mental landscape transforms, serenity taking root. A quiet peace descend. The inner world finds stillness. Silence reigns over a vast, iridescent blue ocean within Ingrid's mind, its ethereal beauty both calming and infinite. Gentle waves roll hypnotically, their rhythm the only constant in this boundless mental sea. No Ingrid is visible, only the endless ocean and the sound of water. A disembodied voice echoes across the waters, offering solace and guidance. Breathe with the sea. Let every wave that breaks carry your worry away. Njord's voice whispers through the mindscape. Within Ingrid's mind, images swirl like mist, a soft light revealing a landscape of memory and imagination. A gentle breeze whispers through the scene, carrying echoes of forgotten dreams and unrealized hopes. Njord's voice resonates, a calming presence in the ethereal space. Let every breeze remind you that you belong to the rhythm of the world, Njord says, his words echoing. His voice continues, urging her to find peace. You do not need to conquer it. You only need to rest within it, Njord finishes, offering solace and acceptance in the heart of her mind. The mystical shore stretches into the horizon, where the sea meets the sky in an endless embrace. Gentle waves caress the sand, their rhythmic pulse a constant, soothing heartbeat. The air is thick with the scent of salt and secrets, carried on the whispering breeze. Time blurs at this mystical shore. The ocean swells gently, steady and eternal, dissolving the boundaries of moments. An echo of ancient magic lingers in the air, where the past and future converge. As dawn breaks, Ingrid awakens on the mystical shore, the sky ablaze with soft hues, a gentle breeze caressing her face. Njord is nowhere to be seen. The beach is deserted, the sand still cool beneath her fingertips. A sense of tranquility washes over Ingrid, her heart lighter, as if the storm within has finally subsided. Peace descends upon the shore, mirroring the newfound serenity within Ingrid's soul. The mystical shore awakens as dawn paints the sky with hues of pink and gold, light dancing on the tranquil water. She stands at the water's edge, the gentle tide swirling around her ankles, a serene welcome from the sea. A soft breeze whispers through her hair, carrying the scent of salt and the promise of a new day. The shore glistens, reflecting the awakening sky, a moment of peace before the storm. When you wake, remember this calm. You carry the sea within you. The narration echoes, a mystical mantra. Dawn breaks over the fjord, the mist beginning its retreat, unveiling the water's still surface. The grandeur of the fjord emerges, its ancient cliffs rising majestically as the fading mist reveals the scene. The real world returns, sharp and clear, with every detail now visible in the crisp morning light. Her ship awaits, a solitary silhouette bobbing gently on the tide, eager for its next voyage. The ship rocks gently, its presence a stark contrast to the imposing, timeless landscape of the fjord. Dawn breaks over the fjord, painting the glassy water with gold as Ingrid gazes at the vista. Time is etched on Ingrid's face, yet a gentle breeze stirs through her hair, carrying whispers of peace. A genuine smile touches Ingrid's lips, crinkling the lines around her eyes with newfound joy. In this moment, bathed in the fjord's serene beauty, Ingrid feels no urge to travel farther. Wrapped in her cloak, Ingrid sits silently by the fjord, the cold stone beneath her. The water is still and dark, reflecting the last stars fading into the night. Dawn breaks, painting the sky with hues of rose and gold above the towering cliffs. Ingrid watches, her face illuminated by the rising sun, a silent witness to the dawn's beauty. Dawn breaks, painting the mountain peaks with strokes of gold and rose. The world awakens in serene stillness, the air crisp and untouched. A tranquil panorama unfolds, promising a day of peace and quiet beauty. The mountains stand as silent sentinels, witnessing the birth of a new day. Golden light bathes the landscape, a beacon of hope and tranquility. Sunlight floods the room, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air, a vibrant tableau of childhood memories. Echoes of childish laughter reverberate through the air, a sweet melody of a time long past. Young Ingrid, her eyes sparkling with joy, shares a playful moment with her beloved mother. The air is thick with warmth and love, an invisible embrace wrapping around the scene. Ingrid's laughter rings out, a pure and innocent sound that fills the room with light. A tender smile graces the mother's face, her eyes reflecting the boundless affection she holds for Ingrid. A jarring flashback throws us into Ingrid's tragic past, the air thick with unspoken sorrow. Fragmented images flicker, each a painful piece of a puzzle that defines her current anguish. Disturbing glimpses reveal the source of her restlessness, a haunting echo of what once was. A night of tragedy replays in her mind, casting long shadows on her present. Under the cloak of night, Njord gestures towards the mystical shore, where the sea whispers secrets to the sand. In the water's mirror, Ingrid sees a vision shimmer, a ghostly echo of moments long past. The vision unfolds, a poignant tableau of her history, painted on the canvas of the sea. This time, she watches not with the sting of pain, but with a gentle understanding blossoming in her eyes. Acceptance washes over her like the tide, a soothing balm on wounds that time has yet to fully heal. On the mystical shore, Ingrid closes her eyes, seeking solace in the rhythm of her breath. She envisions the relentless waves, each one carrying away her pain and sorrow. The sea whispers secrets as the tide ebbs and flows, mirroring her inner turmoil. A serene expression begins to emerge, a fragile peace amidst the vastness of the ocean. The shore embraces her, a sanctuary where the weight of the world momentarily fades. Inside Ingrid's mind, a vortex of swirling memories consumes everything, flashing images of joy, sorrow, love, and loss. At the vortex's heart, Ingrid floats, suspended in time, her eyes closed to the chaos around her. A faint echo of Njord's voice reverberates, a whisper through the chambers of her mind. The memories intensify, each a vivid snapshot pulling at her, threatening to shatter her fragile calm. Ingrid stirs, a flicker of emotion crossing her face as Njord's presence becomes more pronounced. A profound realization dawns as Ingrid utters, "Peace is not the absence of pain, but learning to rest beside it." Along the rugged, mystical shore, Njord guides Ingrid, the air thickening with unseen energy. They approach a hidden grotto, its entrance veiled by cascading vines and moss-covered rocks. Ancient stones guard the entrance, their surfaces slick with moisture and time. The air shimmers with the runes of stillness, their power amplified in this secluded space. An unseen energy pulses from the grotto, drawing them into its mysterious depths. The hidden grotto glows with an otherworldly light, a sanctuary untouched by time. Runes of stillness pulse with a soft, ethereal energy, illuminating the cavern. Ancient symbols shimmer, casting dancing shadows on the grotto walls. The air hums with latent power, a palpable sense of magic filling the space. An aura of tranquility envelops the scene, a haven of peace amidst chaos. On the mystical shore, Ingrid extends her hand, drawn to the ancient runes of stillness, their power palpable. Her fingertips graze the runes, and a visible wave of tranquility washes over her, easing the tension in her face. The mystical energy flows through her, a calming embrace that stills the turmoil within. Her eyes soften, reflecting the newfound peace as the shore's magic works its soothing effect. A serene smile graces her lips, the rune's stillness transforming her weary spirit. Inside Ingrid's mind, the storm has passed, revealing a serene ocean. The turbulent waves fade, replaced by a tranquil expanse. The water stretches calmly to the horizon, a mirror to peace. A profound stillness settles, erasing all signs of the previous chaos. The very air seems to hum with newfound tranquility, a soothing balm. Ingrid's mind, once a tempest, now reflects the sky's serene blue. On the mystical shore, Ingrid rises, her silhouette framed against the expansive sky. She stretches her arms towards the heavens, embracing the gentle breeze that whispers across her face. A wave of refreshment washes over her, renewing her spirit with each breath. With heartfelt gratitude, Ingrid whispers, "Thank you, Njord, for your guidance." Gentle waves caress the mystical shore, their rhythm a soothing balm under the sun's golden gaze. Sunlight dances on the water, illuminating the serene scene. Njord stands, a figure of calm authority, against the vast backdrop of sea and sky. "The sea is always here for you, daughter of the North," Njord says, his voice a low, comforting rumble. "Whenever you need to find peace, simply listen to its voice," he adds, the water reflecting in his wise eyes. Dawn breaks over the fjord, painting the water with streaks of pale gold as Ingrid appears. Ingrid steps onto the deck of her ship, her silhouette framed against the awakening sky. The vessel awaits, ready to carry her back to the mortal world. A profound mix of anticipation and resolve etches across Ingrid's face. The ship begins to move, cutting through the still waters of the fjord as it heads toward the open sea. Dawn breaks over the fjord, painting the sky with vibrant strokes of rose and gold. At the ship's railing, she gazes back at the receding shoreline, wind whipping through her hair. A gentle smile touches her lips, a silent ode to her mystical encounter with Njord. Her eyes shine with gratitude, reflecting the serene beauty of the awakening fjord. Dawn breaks over the mountains, the air crisp and still as the world awakens. Golden light spills across the peaks, painting the rugged landscape with warmth. The sun ascends, its rays reflecting off the distant, shimmering sea. The mountains stand in silent majesty, bathed in the morning's glow. A serene stillness blankets the scene, a moment of pure, untouched beauty. The world holds its breath as the day begins, promising new adventures. Ingrid approaches the village, her steps measured, a stark contrast to the restless youth who once departed. Time etches its passage on her face, each line a testament to trials faced and lessons learned. Her eyes, once bright with naive curiosity, now reflect a profound understanding of the world's harsh realities. The village awaits, unaware of the changed woman returning to its embrace. Will the familiar streets recognize the stranger she has become? At the edge of the village, she seeks solace by the serene fjord. Finding a quiet spot, she settles down, ready to meditate. She closes her eyes, the gentle breeze caressing her face. Inwardly, she seeks to connect with the vast sea within. A moment of stillness, a breath held in anticipation. The fjord mirrors her soul as she finds inner peace. Villagers bustle, drawing water, mending nets under the warm sun. A hush falls as eyes turn to Ingrid, a figure transformed amidst the ordinary. Her shoulders are relaxed, her brow unfurrowed, her face radiating tranquility. A gentle smile graces her lips, showcasing a newfound peace that captivates all. Sunlight warmly embraces the village, illuminating every corner with a sense of peace and renewal. Ingrid, now glowing with newfound confidence, walks among the villagers, a beacon of hope. She offers a tender word to a grieving mother, her presence a gentle balm to soothe the heart. Ingrid shares insights gained from Njord, offering a practical solution to a struggling farmer. Stories ripple through the village as Ingrid connects with each person, her wisdom weaving a tapestry of unity. Ingrid sits serenely by the fjord, the cool air whispering through her hair. The setting sun casts brilliant hues of orange and purple across the sky. The still waters mirror the sky, reflecting the vibrant colors. A quiet smile graces Ingrid's lips as peace settles over her. Ingrid is finally home, finding solace and contentment within herself.